It is 5 a.m. We left Lossy Harbor a couple hours ago. I decided to start sailing north. I think I'm gonna go to the Shetlands and then cross over to Norway now. Change of plans. I just dropped the mainsail. We were going downwind, and it was kind of overpowering the wind vane. In the process, the wind vane kind of went on the fritz, and that connecting rod is all bent. So I've got an extra one right there, I'm pretty sure. But in the meantime, I just put the electric autopilot on. Seems to be working okay. So it's just a jib. Sun's just coming up. Got an oil platform over there. Wind farm here too. Lots of wind turbines out here. Try not to run into them. Tippy turning. The waves are pretty close together and coming from two angles. So it's pretty uncomfortable right now, especially since I took the mainsail down. I'm actually seasick a little bit now. Partly because of the motion of the boat, partly I think I just drank too much the other day. Looking forward to getting into this harbor. We're about an hour away. We're coming up on Wick Harbor now. I'm hoping to offer some protection from the wind and waves. It's very uncomfortable, the sea state right now. Yacht harbor is in here. This is like the fishing boats.
Here's a video of our track last night. Not a especially long passage. Lots of windmills out there too. And then now we're in Wick Harbor.
Okay, we got a nice spot in Wick Harbor. Just checked in with the harbor master. 22 pounds a night for this boat. Just spoke with the harbor master. They're very useful, very helpful. But we're gonna, I just learned there's really crazy currents up here, so we're gonna have to leave at like 4 a.m. tomorrow morning to catch the current. So that'll be fun. Today I have an incredibly special treat for you all. Brace yourself. We are going to see the world's shortest street. Yep, the world's shortest street. Only 6 inches long. How can there be a world's shortest street? These may be questions you might ask. And I don't know. So here it is, I think. Ebenezer Place. Officially the shortest street, 6 feet 9 inches. I think it's kind of dumb actually. Why would this be a street right here? Why wouldn't they just make this the address? River Street. push rod I just removed, and you can see it was bent. And I think that was causing it to, like, I don't know, buckle. So I think we can just straighten this out, use it again, or maybe I'll use this other one. I don't think this is new either. I think this one had the same problem and I straightened it out already. So either one, if we break one completely, we always have it. We have got a spare. My local friend here, Jim, put this new pin inside my hinge. So that was really awesome of him. And now I can reinstall it on the boat. We're mixing it up on Samholmessailing, and this next passage isn't going to be solo sailing. This is Holly. We're going to be sailing to the Orkney and Shetland Islands, is the plan anyway. You never really know where we're going to end up.
Yeah.
But we're making our last meal on land. What do we got here?
So we're having Highland cow.
What is a Highland cow?
Highland cow. It's the hairy one with the horns, not antlers. Yeah, the red ones.
All right.
Technically.
And
Very tasty.
haggis.
And yeah, whiskey, haggis, cream sauce.
So usually I just eat cans of like soup and stuff. So it's a big upgrade.
Treats. Last place I did that.
And we're drinking the whiskey from the town we're in. So it's about 5 a.m. and we wanted to get going at 4, so I think we're doing pretty good. A little bit of breeze. I think there'll be more wind out there. Just leaving the lighthouse behind us. It's so dark. You can see the red marker up there. We'll just aim for that. We do have a little bit of a moon. No stars. We got nice wind this morning. And there's just this fishing bow hanging off right off our port side. Kind of annoying, but looks like he's finally starting to pass us. Sun's come up. We got the end of mainland Scotland. And we're seeing the Isles coming up over here. It's getting pretty chilly out. Temperature has definitely dropped the last few days, but it's bearable. Making good time. Maybe trim the main end a little bit, but I don't want to mess with the balance. Okay, I'm studying the weather more, and I think we're going to skip Orkney Islands. I wanted to go there, but I'm afraid if I do, well, we will be stuck there for like a couple weeks based on the forecast. It's kind of committing though, because once we bear off a little bit more, we basically can't go sail out. We're committed to going to the Shetland Islands. But this is the way sailing is. You just got to be able to change. If you just stick with the too hard to one place, you end up kind of more miserable. I think Shetland should be pretty cool. Sea state is a little rolly, but much more comfortable than yesterday. It had some big gusts, so I put the deep reef in. That was a little bit premature though, because now it's lightened up. So I gotta go adjust this reef again. Back up, and it stabilizes the boat a lot more having the mainsail up. We're not rocking as hard. How's your seasickness doing? Oh, good to hear. Makes me happy. Today I'm going to solve this thing. You're getting close. Until the front sail stopped fluttering. Just maybe like 2 or 3 more turns. Popping corks.
Whoa. Really hard to pour.
Ooh, it's pink. I got it.
Yeah.
It only took me 11 hours. Things are finally starting to calm down. About 17 miles to go. Sun's just setting. We can see our island off in the distance, just barely. Probably get there after dark. So I switched over to the electric autopilot because I don't trust the wind vane. The winds are shifting too much near these islands. I also don't really trust this, so I have to keep an eye on it too. We're getting pretty close. You can see the lights off in the distance over there. I didn't film us coming in here last night because it was a little bit challenging. I want to focus on the maneuvers. So we came in through this little entrance here. That's very pretty during the day. I didn't have my fenders and dock lines out. I was gonna tie up to that wharf. So I just anchored here. Nice and easy. But this morning, I'm going to move it over there. So here we are at the wharf. We're tied up. The tides are surprisingly not very, don't change very much here. I think it's like 3 or 4 feet today, so it was pretty easy. That's a big ship to be pulling it out of the water. I think this is like a bird trap or something.
A human trap.
A human trap. Oh, freedom! Moths? It's a moth trap? Maybe it's like an invasive bird they're trying to catch.
Fair Isle is known for their knitwear.
So what makes the Fair Isle knitwear unique?
Okay, Fair Isle knitwear uses patterns, geometric patterns, and the traditional colours are all the colours that sheep come in. So from white through the greys, fawns, browns, through to Shetland black, which is this very dark brown, and then yellow, red and blue. They're the main traditional colours. And we knit so that we don't repeat patterns going up the way. We use lots of different patterns going along so that they look very busy, but within a garment there's only 5 or 6 colours in total. So they kind of blend together nicely. And we only ever have 2 colours on any given row. So the row is either a plain colour or a 2-coloured row, which gives it this geometric look. And here we knit everything on hand frame machines, and then we hand finish, which is a skill in itself, where you put the seam in like here, but you can't see the seam on the other side of the knitwear.
Very cool. And what are the machines you make them on?
We make them on we use Knitmaster machines, which are most of our machines are about 40 years old.
Oh wow.
Or even older, some of them. And I use an old Passat machine as well for doing the ribs. So they're quite difficult machines to use. They take quite a lot of effort. So it takes like a winter of kind of constant effort to learn how to master the machine. 50% of the work is done on the machine, and 50% is done with a darning needle or knitting needles.
Aha.
Here, everywhere.
After we picked up our Fair Isle knitwear, we continued to walk around the island and waited for the gale to pass so we could continue sailing on to Shetland.
Thanks for watching. I hope you'll tune in next time, where we continue to sail north all the way up to the Shetland Islands. I'm able to make these sailing videos and do this full time thanks to support from viewers like you. If you'd like to make a contribution, there's links in the description. I'll see you guys next time.